morning, people. How are we doing? I am in my bedroom. It looks dark. It looks gloomy. Why is that? It is 4:30 in the afternoon. So I woke up this morning and was like, today is an admin day. I didn't want to film any of it because I was like, that's really boring content and I've just been sitting writing emails all day to people and looking stuff up on the internet. I haven't even had time to watch the World Cup today. What? But I am now going to get dressed because there was an email that came through for a crisp pop-up. It was like a crisp pick and mix pop-up in London over the next 2 days. So today's like the press day, and then they've got tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday. They never replied to my email. So I'm going to go into town with Ed, check if this is a real thing. It definitely is a real thing, I've checked it out. But if we're actually on the list and we can just turn up, I've got the invite. I just hope we can. But I'm going to jump in the shower as I've got about half an hour before I have to leave. I'm also going with Ed, if I hadn't already mentioned. He's really excited about it. I'm really excited about it. Also, we've had to make the house look presentable again because not only has... That's the wrong... There we go. Not only has one of Ed's friends come around this afternoon, so we've shown him round. Rude! Quiva gets back. She's been in Liverpool for the past few days doing promo work for something. So we've been here all alone. And not that we've untidied the place, it's just... There's little things that we could have done to make it cleaner. Ed, do you know that I created a new flavour of crisps? If it's successful, I'll make a packet. What's a frog's favourite flavour of crisps?
What?
Hmm?
What? I don't know.
Croaky bacon. Aren't you impressed? I'm a very punny man, Ed. Don't you forget that. You live with a punny man. They call me the Archbishop of Banterbury, or Bantosaurus Rex. And I've got another one for you. So I went into a shop. He's actually run off. I didn't expect this. I just wanted to tell him a joke. Edward, take two. So the other day, I went to the shop. You see, you were doing it all for the camera. I see what you're doing. So I went to the shops the other day to buy a helicopter packet of crisps, but they didn't have any in stock, so I just bought plain ones. Do you want to hear another joke? So I was driving the car the other day, and I saw 2 cheese and onion crisps, like packets of crisps, walking in the rain. I stopped the car and said, "Do you want a lift?" They turned around and went, "No thanks, we're walkers." On a much more serious note, we are in Tottenham Court Road on our way to the pop-up. Ed, what is your favourite flavour of crisps?
Oh, I think I'm about to find out.
Ooh, I like that answer. But the company is called Simply Roasted. I will put it on the screen about here. I'm really excited for this. I am slightly nervous though that we're not going to get in. What are they going to do? Not let us in to somewhere where they're just handing crisps out. It's there all weekend, I can go tomorrow. Worst comes to worst. This is the final joke of the evening, I promise, about crisps. So, a packet of crisps walks into a bar. The barman says, "Sorry mate, we don't serve food here." Best one yet?
I like the plain one.
I spent a lot of time trying to find those jokes, and you laughed at one of them. I'm just so hurt. Pop-up was so good, and we've left with goodies. It was such a cool idea, like pick and mix crisps. There were 4 flavors of crisps, super simple. You had the scooper, You just filled up your boxes as much as you wanted, and there were drinks there, and it's on for the rest of the weekend. You've got, this will come out on, what's today? Thursday. This will come out on Saturday, so you've got 1 day left. It's in Soho. I'll leave the address just here. Ed, on a scale of 1 to 10, how good was that?
Oh, it was definitely, I'm going for a 9.8.
That is high. I asked you before what your favourite flavour would be or was. Has it changed?
So, out of the 4 flavours that were there, I think my favourite, because it was the most flavourful, was the mature cheddar.
The mature cheddar and red onion. Mine was the salt and vinegar, because who doesn't love salt and vinegar? As we were saying, the black truffle was
very fancy.
Very fancy. And actually, their marketing was like so basic and so brilliant though, because it didn't need much. It just,
because the product was great.
Product was great. Everyone knew what it was. It's crisps. It's low-fat crisps. But
you need twice as much.
Exactly. You just eat like 4 bags of it, surely. But we are now heading to my members bar to get a drink and maybe some food. Although we are so stuffed on crisps, I don't think we're gonna need much food. I kind of wanted chips, but I'm a bit like, oh my god, it's Will Ward! Yet again, we got interrupted, but that was an old school friend of ours who randomly we saw on Shaftesbury Avenue on a Thursday evening. That never ever happens to me.
It doesn't happen to you, it always happens to me.
Why does it always happen to you?
I'm very popular.
I am all home. I have done so much work. I feel so productive. It's great. I came back and normally I just sit down and edit my vlog, but I came home, edited my TikTok, and then did the voiceover, which I don't know if anyone knows this, but I really struggle at the moment with my voiceovers, so I had to put, where is it, this over my head and create like a little sound booth, because let's be honest, nothing can be as good as the sound booth at Mum's. We all love the sound booth because no one else can hear you when you're screaming out frustration after having done it like 4 times back to back to back to back. But it's all done, it's all out there. Yes, it's not performing, but it is the first video I've done in probably 5 weeks. Must be nearly 5 weeks. Damn. Anyway, that's all out, and then I was like, what's the time? Looked at the time, I was like, oh my god, it's 25 to midnight, so I've got to edit my vlog. The vlog is going up late, I'm afraid. It is currently, what's the time? 5 to 1, so I'm an hour behind. I'm then going to edit this. But I'm going to end the vlog here. Thank you for coming on these adventures, and I'll see you later.